Good morning. Today we will study the next part of a noun, that is gender. Okay. As we know, we define the gender as a male gender or a female gender. So what basically defines the male gender and a female gender? So some nouns that defines to a male that defines specifically to a male gender then there are nouns which specifically defines to a female gender. So basically we know there are only two types of a gender, means we basically think that is the nouns which define to a male gender are the male nouns, to the male they are called as a male gender nouns, and the nouns which defines to the female is called as a female gender nouns. So the nouns which do not define for the male gender or a female gender, that type of nouns are called as a common gender. Some nouns which refers to both male or female, okay, means that type is called as a common noun. So here again we will see what are the gender nouns. The gender nouns are the nouns that specifically defines to a male gender is called as a male gender noun. The nouns that defines to the female gender is called as a female gender noun, and the nouns which defines to both male as well as the female are called as the common gender noun. Now we will study for the gender nouns, examples of the gender nouns. Now I will write some examples over here, and then again we will define it whether it is a male gender, female gender, or whether it is a common gender noun. princess. Second, teenager. Third is grandmother. Fourth, children. Fifth, nurse. Sixth, teacher. Seventh, God. Eighth, goddess. Okay, so here are some few examples. Now where we have to differentiate between the three type of the noun that we have seen, that were the male gender noun, female gender noun, and the third is the common gender noun. Okay, so as we have seen, the noun which specifically defines for the male are called as the male gender noun, which specifically defines for the female are called as the female gender noun, and which specifically defines for the common gender are called as the common gender noun. So here are few examples. Now one by one we will distinguish between the female gender, male gender and the common gender. First is the example of princess. Princess means what? She is the girl. That means it has been divided or it has been distinguished into a female gender. That is, we define it as a feminine. Feminine, or also it has been called as a female gender noun. Okay. The next is a teenager. What is a teenager? The person or the children which are in the age of 13, 14 to, means they are in the age of the 13, 14 to 16 years are called as the teenagers. Okay. So we don't know the definity of them, whether it is a boy, whether it is a girl. They are called in a common. So we can name it as the common gender noun. Next is grandmother. Grandmother, it is been divided into the feminine, that is female gender noun. Or female gender noun. Next is the children. Again many more children. So it is in common gender noun. Next is for the nurse. Nurse is what? She is nothing. Nurse we call for a particular female. So we can distinguish it in a feminine or female gender noun. Next is for the teacher. Now a male can be also a teacher, a female can be also a teacher. So they are in the common. So again they have been distinguished into a common gender noun. Next is God. Now God and goddess, these are the two different. For male we refer to as a god, and for the female we refer to as the goddess. We have taken both the examples over here. So the god is a male that is we can name it as a masculine or male gender noun, and again the goddess is feminine, that is female gender noun. Okay, so here we are completing the nouns. Okay, now one by one we will study how many types of the noun did we have studied. So we will study there are how many types of a noun. Now basically we have studied nouns. What are the nouns? They are nothing but name of a place, person, animal or a thing. In the first part, we studied that nouns are being divided into three types. Means basically we studied the three types of a noun, that were the common noun, okay, second were the proper noun, and the third were the collective noun. Then after that, these three nouns, again we studied the second type of a noun. This was the first type. The second type of a noun which we studied were the countable and uncountable noun. So we studied the three, again basically we studied the three types of a noun, that were concrete, material and the abstract noun. The concrete noun, the abstract noun, and the material noun. Then further we again studied some basic type of a noun, and that were the countable noun, and uncountable noun. And fourth, we studied the singular noun and the plural noun. Sorry, we studied the singular noun and the plural noun in the countable nouns, and the last which we studied recently were the gender nouns. Okay, so Now we will study what are the common noun. The noun which defines for a common things are called as the common noun. Then defines for common things. The proper noun defines for a particular or a specific name of a place, person, animal or a thing. Then collective noun are the nouns which defines for a specific or a special noun. That means we have studied the example of a bouquet. Here we will see a common, that is book. Here we can take the example of a Raj, or also we can take an example of a Karad. And specific noun, that is it gives a special word or a special noun. That were the bouquet of a flower or a bunch of keys. Here you can also give an example of a cat or anything. Means they are in common. We don't have a particular name for that particular animal, that is cat. Then next we studied what are the concrete noun. In concrete noun, what did we study? The things which we can touch, we can taste, we can smell are called as the concrete noun. Touch, smell, etc. In abstract noun, the things where we can just feel the thing, okay, where we can just feel the things. Then next moving to the material noun. What are the material noun? The things from which they are made up of. Then further we studied the countable nouns and uncountable noun. In the countable noun, we again studied two types, that were the singular countable and plural countable. Then in the uncountable noun, we studied that is where we cannot count. And in the last we studied the gender nouns. They were again divided into the three types. They were the male gender noun, female gender noun, and common gender noun. Okay, so what is a common noun? That defines for the common thing, that is books or a cat. Proper noun, it defines for a specific name, that is Raj or Karan. Collective noun, it gives a special noun, means it gives a special word for that particular noun, that is example we have seen the bunch of the keys. Next again we studied the concrete noun. There what are the concrete noun? Things where we can touch, we can smell or we can see. For here example are mountain, comma, sky, etc. The abstract noun where we can just feel the things but we cannot touch, we cannot smell are called as the abstract noun. Here example were the love, kindness, etc. Material noun, things from which they are made up of. For example, here we have seen the example of the glass, silk, etc. Then we studied the countable noun and uncountable noun. Countable noun are again divided into two types, that is singular countable noun and the plural countable noun. In the singular countable noun, we studied for the example of onion, comma, child, comma, pen. And in the same way, when it comes to a plural form, the onion is changed into the onions, child is been changed into the children, and pen is changed in the pens. And uncountable noun are the nouns where we cannot count. They are the limitless. For example, water, salt, etc. Then the gender noun, it again defined into the three types, that were the male gender noun, female gender noun and the common gender noun. So here the male gender noun were the God, female gender noun were the nurse, and common gender noun means teacher. So these are the nouns in which they are again subdivided. What is a noun? It is the name of a place, person, animal or a thing. The nouns are divided into a common noun, proper noun, collective noun. Further, they are again studied in a three form, that is concrete noun, abstract noun and material noun. Then again they are being studied in countable nouns and uncountable noun. Countable noun are been divided into two types, that are singular countable and a plural countable. And gender nouns are been divided into the three types, that is the male gender noun, female gender noun and the common gender noun. With this we complete an entire topic of a noun. Thank you.